Hopefully we have an answer by the end of the evening tonight. I'm hoping.
Hopefully. But I think we all feel pretty confident that it'll be the Dallas Mavericks unless there's an epic collapse.
Is it just me, or is there nothing to talk about when it comes to the national media? And so they have settled on discussing how this Celtics team is not that good based on how they got here. It is, Sean, you this was your lead the other day. Now it's every single thing I see is about how bad suddenly the Celtics team is.
Yeah, they're trying to conjure up myths out of thin air just because they know how good the Celtics team is, so they need something to talk about, and they are just pulling stuff out of their tuchus.
But Greg, if you ever wanted to understand the dynamic when it comes to how Boston teams are discussed versus the rest of the country, look at the Chiefs. They have an organization that it's seemingly every week a new player on their team does something against the law, and it's an afterthought because they don't want to rip the Chiefs because they like them because they're not the Patriots. The Celtics aren't even playing. They're over. They're waiting another week from today to play another game. There's another series ongoing, and every lead of every national show regarding the NBA is on whether or not the Celtics have arrived when they're the only team that's actually arrived to the finals.
I mean, they got to the finals by sweeping the Eastern Conference finals.
They've lost twice in the postseason. Twice.
It's
well,
nuts.
it's very interesting that that we sit here and we talk about this. Don't blame the outside media. It starts right here at home. When your home is jacked up, everybody says Tatum's not the guy. There's issues between Brown and Tatum. Tatum hasn't proved anything. It's on and on and on. And so when
was the last time you heard someone say there was an issue with Tatum and Brown?
Well,
man,
we will get to that during they
turn
said
on your
it.
TV.
But that's not local.
Right.
But what I'm saying is it started here, right?
But then
so
people
if
hear saw it got better. We don't talk about it anymore.
No, but there's still a little whispers that if there's conversations about it, we were just having the conversation the other day. I can't remember. It was like some people were like, I would rather Brown over Tatum. Brown is the real.
Well, that was one caller on this show last week who said they would prefer Jayson.
Oh no, that's a totally different conversation.
Jaylen Brown over Jayson.
But the point is so when we kind of light the fuse a little bit, then when there's a little bit of a little fire that we start, then it blows up. That's why you see it as how many times have we sat but I've sat here and defended Jayson Tatum about being a good player and a top 5 player, and you guys, he's got to win. So what do you think the national media is going to do?
I will say when it comes to starting little fires, you are an expert every morning and sometimes in the afternoon and most likely at night as well.
Oh, it's better than alcohol.
Amen.
That is
put on the earth for me and you.
That is true, Wiggy.
Yeah, I told you, you've never woke up hugging a toilet or getting your stomach pumped from smoking a little bit of weed.
Smoking some weed.
Yes, all you alcoholics out there.
Smoking the weed.
I got such a hangover.
Well, anyway, it is odd to me. I think that's why I can't wait for the series to start so we can just move on from how the road to get there was paved with not a single problem for the Boston Celtics. Yeah. I'm tired of it.
Oh, that was the afternoon show all day yesterday.
Were they? I mean,
my God.
I didn't hear.
Don't play anybody. This one's hurt. That one's hurt. Donovan Mitchell got hurt. Jimmy Butler. If I got to hear another Jimmy Butler didn't play in the Miami Heat game, I mean that's what you get. Tyrese Halliburton got hurt,
but nothing from the Pacers. When we were facing the Pacers, no one was like, "Oh, well, they took down the Bucks without Giannis." Like, no, it was
Giannis
no question.
and Dame
but
Lillard.
there was nothing. Nobody was saying that, so it's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, you're right about that. Yeah.
But that has always been my point. Is that, and I get the fact that's why it's so important. Because you win the title, people they don't remember who you beat and how you got there. Then you're put in the conversation with the Giannis's of the world, the Steph Currys of the world, the guys that have won championships, and Tatum's put in that category, Brown is put in that category. So that's all they have to do. Just do it, and we can be rid of all this nonsense.